Stuck in a job that drains you, wondering how to turn your passion into profit? Well, I'm gonna give you some insights on what I'm doing to be able to get to that next level. What's up, Motion Crew? It's Keenan, and I'm here today to talk about turning my passion into profit one step at a time. So, I'm gonna give you some of the things that I've been struggling with, and that hopefully you can relate, and we can combat them together moving forward. So, the fear of failure, right? There's like things that I want to do, even just like with my brand, as far as like getting my abstract art sneakers out there. Um, Sometimes like with my music too, and just being a creative person and having ideas. Sometimes like I don't want to put them out because of the way that I feel like people may perceive it, or like people that I grew up with may see it, or people that I currently know, or people that I just met, like they may see it and they may be like, oh, well, I don't really rock with that. And it's like I created it, so there's a certain level of attachment that I have to it that is just like, I want people to like what I put out. But having to understand that what I'm doing is not for everybody, and there's a lane for what I'm creating. And that's what you have to realize too, is whenever you're creating something, getting over that fear of failure and failing forward is the key. Like embracing failure is just like a step, a redirection. And so that's the way that I look at it, and I encourage you to look at it that way as well. So another one of the things that I've been struggling with is like lack of time. I'll say working my office job, even though the work isn't necessarily very strenuous, it occupies like gray matter in my mind. So I don't know why. It's just like I feel like because I'm not doing something that I enjoy, it may have an impact on my overall like morale, and like, you know, just making me have lower energy. I mean, I work out and stuff like that. I play sports. Um, but I just been searching for more energy, and that comes from like not having too much time like after I get off work, you know. But it's something that I can combat. Also, like financial insecurity. Like I have like an office job, like, and I make like decent money, but it's just like I haven't been making the most sound decisions. And I'm gonna be honest, like I got into debt a little bit, like I'm out here like, I made some decisions with my business. Let me know if you can relate to, if you're a business owner, you made some decisions with your business, like, and you're working to get out of that situation right now. And I mean, like, I'm just sharing it with you because I'm just being real with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and then just be like, oh yeah, like, I already quit my job and I'm already making this. Like, I'm working towards that point, and I'm just like happy to have you guys on the journey with me. So like, that financial insecurity is like kind of like a spot. It's like a pain point for me, for like, because it's like I know that I'm not where I want to be right now, and I know that there's steps that like I need to take to get to that point. And it's just like about having the patience to be able to get to that point, sticking to my long-term vision of like 10 years, 20 years. Like, so that's really what it's about. And then imposter syndrome. So it's like, okay, I create these nice designs. Every time I show somebody like my designs, like they say they like it, they say that it's nice. I don't know, sometimes it's because they're being nice, or like, they genuinely like it. It seems like people genuinely like it, you know what I'm saying? That's the way that I perceive it. So, I mean, it's just like I have to get over that imposter syndrome, and you should too. If you're gifted at something, like if you're a good artist, if you're a good creative, like songwriter, if you're good at business and cutting deals, you have to get over imposter syndrome. Like you're in the situation that you're in for a reason, and you can make it happen. Like you can make it happen and be successful business owner. Like you just have to actually believe in yourself, and just put yourself out there, and it'll be straight. Everything will work out for you. And also like a lack of clarity on where to start. So like, I mean, I'll be honest, like I faced that in the way that I'm working towards, getting around it. So one of the people that I play tennis with, he mentioned like SCORE, so SCORE. It matches you up with like a mentor for like your business. And then also Apex Accelerator. So I've been looking into that to be able to get some funding for my business and like things like that. So SCORE and Apex Accelerators is a good place to start looking. And also like just not really having a mentor like in the lane that I want to go in, because it's like I've seen people do it on like a large scale. The only person I've seen that's like doing something like similar to me, like in terms of like, you know, just being like an artist that created shoes, is like Kanye West. And I'm like, I'm just saying like, you know, somewhere that I would like to go, like in terms of like what he's done, like how he transcended like his music, and then he's just like a creative that just like is just balling out here. Like that's inspirational. But you know, unfortunately I don't have access to him, so I can't be like, how did you do this? Like how did you create your own shoe line and how did you make it happen? You know, so but I'm gonna give you some insights on what I've been doing to actually overcome this. So starting small and staying consistent. So what I've been doing for the past like, you know, 30 days, a little over 30 days, is posting consistently on YouTube, and it's been growing. Like, you know, I've been getting like, you know, 10, you know, 20 views on these videos, but I'm confident that eventually these videos will hit the right audience. And I know that when it does and it'll have all my videos lined up, then you guys can ultimately look at what I've been putting out for the past like, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 30 days, like a month, a couple months from now, like months, like you'll see months of content and you'll see my journey. And so just staying consistent and starting small has been very key. And prioritizing self-care, so like really you know, just doing things that I enjoy, like making sure that I put in tennis in my schedule, making sure that I hang out with people that I care about, making sure that I do things to take care of my mind and body. And I could do better at that, you know, but I feel like I'm on the right track. So one of the things that I did recently start doing is like writing down in my journal more. I feel like that helps. And I've done that a couple times. It's like stream of consciousness. Like if you just write down in your journal, like anything, like look, I'll show you guys my journal. I got pages, notes. But if you write down, like, if you write down in your journal just what's on your mind, it helps. And also like embracing failure as growth. So that was one of the things that I had mentioned. Getting over that fear of failure. Like you're gonna fail in life, and if you're not failing in life, then I'm not gonna say it's something wrong with you, but it's like you may not be trying hard enough. You're not failing, and you know, monetize what you already have. So it's like, I'll be honest, like with some of the sales that I've gotten from my abstract art sneakers, they've been coming in times where I'm like really like ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I feel like there's a message that I have to keep going in this, and I feel like, you know, what I'm saying is to you, if you have a passion, you have to keep going with your passion. You know, you can't fall into the valley of despair and then give up when it's just like you feel like you don't have any emotion. That's the time when you're supposed to double down. That's the time when you're supposed to double down and really just be like, okay, look, this business. I'm gonna make it happen. If I have to pivot into like a different direction, but I'm gonna be 10 toes down in this, you know? And so that's the mentality that you have to have. And building a unique personal brand is key too. So just like being yourself in front of the camera, like, or like if you, I mean, even if you want to be like an actor, you could use this as a platform to like, you know, put on a persona. Like whatever you want to do, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just have fun with it, and then the people will gravitate to whatever you're creating. As long as it's something that will educate, entertain, or make people laugh, you know? And leveraging community and support. So like my vision for this channel is like, as we grow, like, you know, my desire and my heart's desire is that we'll have like a group of like, you know, people who are in that office job life, and they may have even been taught like to do this office job life, but they knew that this was not for them. And then I hope that we can come and then like, you know, start supporting each other, like, you know, getting Discord chats, like in the Holistic Human chat, like, you know, just share what we got going on. And like, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. So, but it's also like reaching out to your inner network currently, like how can you work together to be able to make things happen? And, you know, that's just the way to go. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that it was entertaining, educating, and inspiring for you. And these are just some of the ways that I'm really just, you know, turning my passion into profit one step at a time. and I'm gonna be able to elevate my mind, body, and style. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to the next video. All right, peace.